Hi. So earlier today, I was on YouTube looking up videos of hair dyeing because I wanted to dye my hair, so I wanted some ideas and junk. And a lot of scene kids were popping up because main hair dyers, I suppose. And in this one video that I went to, the highest rated comment was a rebuttal to someone else's comment, because you know on these kinds of videos, it's all about like attacking and protecting and that kind of irritating shit. And so I look at the comment that was so thumbs downed. And it was saying, like, oh, like, look at all you scene kids, you're so unoriginal, and, like, that kind of junk, like, you all look the same. And the girl who was replying, she said, well, I mean, sure they all look the same, but so do preps and jocks, and you never talk about them. And I'm just like, is that really gonna be your argument? Because, like, at least for me, it's like, I just think that's, like, the dumbest argument one could have when it comes to protecting scene kids and their originality. Or lack of. And, like, I'm not usually one to talk hella shit about, like, certain stereotypes, because I've just gotten over that phase of, like, oh my god, I'm super hardcore brutal kid. How wiggly are my weights? I enjoy them. I mean, like, scene kids are just as fashionable and trendy as preps or jocks, although I'm pretty sure a jock's wardrobe would consist of, you know, like, sports uniforms and whatever they do with that stuff. Like, what I see wrong with her argument is that, yes, preps, like, you know, they follow trends, they're all unoriginal, they all, like, look the same. I'm on my bed, I'm sorry that everything's all shaky. And the difference is that they can admit it. Yeah, they do follow trends, they have certain favorite designers, they care about that kind of stuff and, like, their image and all of that nonsense. When it comes to scene kids, they all say that they're original and they're one of a kind and that there's nobody else like them and that they're their own person. Or like, I don't have a style. My style is Christina. That felt disgusting to do. I just keep like trying to open my mouth really wide just because I want to show off this little guy because I've been wearing a curved barbell in it forever and I finally found a horseshoe and I'm like, fuck yeah! So now people get to see this little growth on my face, because everybody thinks that I just have, like, little, like, metal tumors on my teeth, and it's like, yeah, that's totally what that is. And, like, I only see that with, like, that kind of certain fashion tribe. Like, take punk kids, for example. They all have the same kind of fashion, they'll have the same kind of music interests, same kind of hairstyles and stuff, but they're okay with it, because they're family, that's what they're into, that's what binds them together. Because, quite frankly, everything in your life is influenced by the outside world. Like, I remember in psychology, we were talking about this. And I'm talking about psychology all the time to, like, sound like a smart kid, because I'm definitely not. But it's, like, about, like, brain development, so it kind of has to do with life and what encompasses it. And we were discussing this question, can children affect their own self-image? And I was one of the kids who said, no, I don't think we can, because everything is influenced by outside force. Like, you're not born into liking piercings, you're not born into liking snapbacks and fucking, like, $1,000 Nikes and shit like that. Those are all things that you gather from those around you and those who you respect and want to be. Like, why the hell would a kid just wear a tutu out in public? Like, it boggles my mind! First of all, I think people need to shut the fuck up about other people's lifestyles and fashion choices. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm just tired of seeing all of this, like, back and forth banter about nothing that doesn't affect anybody else's life but that one person's. Second, people need to lighten the fuck up and not be little pussies when they're called out for something. Third, have good arguments if you're gonna try and fight on the internet. Kinda all I got to say on that. So yeah, hilarious, embarrassing moment that I didn't really think was embarrassing. Tastes like beans. Last night, I went to go see Agent Orange, and I don't mosh because I'm weak and fragile and lazy and terrified of life and everything around it. But then I decided, I was like, hey, might as well. I'm digging the beat, the music's nice, fun, upbeat, might as well go join. And so I didn't want to go in by myself because I'm a little awkward. And so, like, I had my friend, like, we, like, wrapped our arms around each other and, like, you know, we were just going around. And I forgot how heavy my fucking boots are, because they're just covered in metal, and it's like, yeah, that's totally practical for the outside world. And so, I tripped on them because, like, there were a bunch of people in front of us, and then somebody pushed me, so I just went straight fucking down. I fucking face planted in the middle of the fucking pit, and then my friend fell on top of me, and everybody behind us just stopped, and they were like, and so I just had to get up by myself, because, like, nobody wanted to be near my awkwardness, and I'm like, okay, that's not for me, I'm not gonna do that again, so I didn't do it again, because I learned my lesson.